What do you think it does, though, for NHS staff morale? Nurses who've just finished a long shift have maybe put the telly on this morning when they got home, and you're sitting there saying the NHS makes its excuses to ask for more money. What do you think that does for their morale?
But the reason I criticise some of the challenges in the NHS is partly to show the staff of the NHS we've noticed what they've been telling me. I've sat in GP surgeries, shadowing GPs, looking over their shoulder at the outdated technology using and the huge number of accountability measures they have that tie them up in red tape that they'd rather be spending with their patients. And because of that, I've said we'll reform the accountability for GPs to give them more time with patients so we can bring back the family doctors. Similarly, the nurses on the wards will tell you they see inefficiency in the system and they're frustrated.
And reform can be very, very expensive. But I want to just ask you briefly, and we ask you this every time you come on the programme, where is your plan for social care? Because what a lot of people say in the NHS is you can't solve any of the big problems until there's a coherent social care plan.
And they're right, 1 in 9 people are currently in hospital beds when they don't need to be.
So where's your plan?
When I was last on your programme, I said we would say some things at conference. We committed to a 10-year plan for social care alongside the NHS, proper workforce planning in social care, including new fair pay agreements so that we can improve the pay, the career progression for care workers. But there is more to come.
Well, you know
I'll be back in the new year to talk about.
Are you going to give us a date of when you're going to tell people what you do?
We'll be back in the new year to set out our long-term approach to social care, because I take the challenge. The reason why I'm taking my time on social care is because it's big, it's complicated, and we've had a total failure of bad politics over more than a decade now, and I don't want to repeat those mistakes. We have got to get it right because there are millions of people who rely on good social care and at the moment don't receive it. But I promise I'll come back.
You do promise. Well, our viewers have heard you promise that you will come back with that plan in the new year. We hope you bring it to us here first.